All right. Today is March 30th. Last week I was 430.8. All right. Another log. March 30th. 429.2. 1.5 pounds. At least it's down. Here's dinner. This is 17.5 ounces cooked. So it's already cooked and I weighed it. 17.5 ounces lemon pepper and lots of black pepper. And this is my last bit of asparagus here. 140 calories. I'm not sure what this is yet. I'll do some math. All right, there's a log for tonight. 17.5 ounces of chicken, asparagus. I used some ranch for the chicken and some creamer in that coffee. I had my 24-ounce coffee. I'm going to have 6 bottles of water, hopefully, here. I've had 3 so far. I've had 2 lemon water and 1 normal. So I might get 2 in. So that might be 5 and 2, but I went ahead and put 6. I'm going to try for it. And that comes out to 700, 150, 120, 60 for the creamer, 1,030. All right. So I weighed in 1 point something. What was it? 1.4, 1.6. At least it's down. And now I'm not real worried about it because just yesterday, before I ate, I was down 4.5 pounds for the week. And I told y'all last night I was afraid I'm going to hold some water. Because, so I ate and then I drank 6 bottles of water before bed. And I like peed once. And then I think I've gone twice since waking up, but not very much. So I am definitely just stashing water right now. My mouth is still dry. So I'm not real worried about it. I know this fluctuation is all water because literally the only thing from being 4.5 pounds down to just 1.5 was just last night's meal. And you saw what it was. It was just chicken and turkey and 1 bag of broccoli. It's not like I ate a bunch of carbs or something. And I'm, not demonizing carbs, but carbs they make you hold water. It's not what that is. It's just dehydrated. And so not real worried about it. I know I know it's water because I am starting to notice things about my body. So, being a big guy, you're just less mobile. And right now I can feel myself being a little bit more mobile, like, how big people would be like, oh, it's hard to tie my shoes, right? Something silly like that, like reaching your knee or your ankle or what, just reaching your back, scratch your back, anything. It's easier now because I'm getting small, like physically smaller. My arms aren't getting longer, so it's just my body's getting slightly smaller, and it's just making things easier. And I've noticed that. So I know I'm losing fat. I'm not disheartened. I'm a little annoyed that the scale is not. It showed it yesterday. I would have been ecstatic to show y'all a 4.5 pound loss on the week. That would have been great. Of course, the day I go to weigh in for the once a week, it's up. But it's not up over last week. It's just up over yesterday. And I know that's water. So I'm not freaking out. Just a little annoyed for the YouTube. That's the only reason. Like, just for myself, just me, if I wasn't on YouTube, I'd be okay. Because I know I'm actually like 5 pounds down on the week. And that's great. That's all you can ask. So I'm doing well other than the dehydration. So I'm going to drink again another like 6 bottles of water today, hopefully. Maybe more, just to try to replenish it so that my body lets go. And if I can get that to work and then stay on top of it all week, then I'll be okay. And I think it all stems from, the barbecue on Saturday and yesterday. And it wasn't like fatty meat or anything like that. It was turkey. But I'm sure it was like brined and salted and everything. So it was probably really salty. And I ate like 1 1/3 pounds of it over 2 days. And then some of that chicken, and the broccoli has a lot of salt in it. So um, it's hard to tell. Like, I can never tell if I'm eating foods that are like overly salted, or am I just not getting enough salt? Because I'm not doing. Y'all tell me, how do you know the difference between being undersalted and oversalted when you have dry mouth and stuff? Like, which is it? Am I overly salted and not drinking enough water, or am I drinking enough fluids but just not enough salt in the overall, like, my overall intake? I don't know which it is. I'm not doing snake juice right now. I'm not doing electrolytes because my one meal a day is like, it's pretty salty. So I just figured I was getting enough, but maybe it's not. Maybe I have to, spike a couple bottles of water a day just with some salts and stuff. I don't know. I'm taking multivitamins and all that kind of stuff. And I know that has nothing to do with electrolytes, but like, I'm not deficient, I don't think, in anything, mineral and vitamin wise. So maybe I'm just needing more sodium. I don't know. I don't know if I need more or less. So I'm kind of at a crossroads here. I don't know which way to go. I'm just going to drink some more water, and maybe I'll put electrolytes in a couple of bottles, like early in the day, and try to get that in, and then drink more just regular water, or maybe slight like flavored water or something towards the end and of the end of the day. And we'll see where it goes this week. I think I'll be fine. It just takes a couple of days to kind of right the ship after getting so dry, like my mouth and everything. And I've noticed, before I go, has anybody noticed this? I've noticed this on multiple different diets, but usually when I'm in ketosis. Like, yeah, it's like when you're in ketosis. So if I'm doing keto, if I'm doing carnivore, if I'm just doing a really low calorie diet like I am now, which is mostly protein, I wake not that I wake up at night, but I wake up in the morning knowing that I've been mouth breathing all night. And I don't mouth breathe, I'm a nose breather. But when I'm low calorie, very low calorie, or in like deep ketosis, I breathe through my mouth and it dries everything out. My mouth gets really dry. Like, recently, it's when I have dry mouth waking up, it's the driest it's ever been. And I've been fasted for a week. I've been dry fasted for 5 days. I've done some extreme things that would deplete my water. But like today, I woke up, the entire mouth was dry. Like, just dry as a bone. And like where you're having to like smack to get some saliva going. And once it starts going, it's at least it's there, right? But it's not. I can still feel it just feels dry, like in my salivary glands and stuff. So I'm extremely dehydrated in some way. But yeah, have you noticed that, like mouth breathing and dry mouth on deep ketosis or very low calorie diets? I've looked it up and they mention it, like they, as in different sites, they talk about it and stuff, but I don't know. It's just, I read about, oh, it's this or that, and it doesn't really match my situation. It doesn't seem, it just seems like, when I have these diets, it's just one of the issues that I have to deal with. I was wondering if I'm the only one or if everybody does. Anyways, yep, about to start drinking some water, and we'll see how the week goes.